Okay, so here are my two ordered pairs, 4, -5, -3, and 9. When I have my slope formula right here, okay, it does not matter which ordered pair I want to put as my x2 and my y2 or my x1 and my y1. What does matter is if I choose point A to go first, then that y value has to go first and the x value has to go first. That's what matters. And me being the person that I am, I always like to go left to right, A first, B second. That's just how I do things. So I'm going to write M is equal to y2 minus y1. So I'm writing -5 minus 9 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to do 4 minus -3. Okay? So when I do this, I'm going to rewrite it because look right here, I have a negative there. So let's rewrite this so that I can look at my signs correctly. So I have M is equal to -5 plus -9. Because remember, subtraction means to add the opposite, okay? And then I have 4 minus -3. That's that double negative, which makes a positive. So that turns to 4 plus 3. So now I have M is equal to a -5 plus a -9. The signs are the same, so all I have to do is add my numbers. So that gives me 14, and it's negative. Down here, 4 plus 3 is 7, and I get -14 over 7. Now, if you can reduce this, which obviously you can because 14 and 7 go into each other. So when I do that, I get 14 divided by 7, which is what? 2. And because the signs are different, I get -2. Now, that is the slope of these 2 points. If I have a line that is parallel to these 2 points, then my slope is going to be -2 as well, okay? Because they have the same slope if they are parallel lines. All right, well, let's try one more scenario. We have a line that's written in standard form. The first thing I have to do is I have to take my standard form and rewrite it in slope-intercept form so that I can even know what the slope is. So let's do that. And how do I do that? By moving my x value over to the other side, by doing the opposite, which is subtraction. And I get -3y is equal to -5x plus 8. And then my last step is to get the y by itself by division. Divide by -3. And remember, you got to do it all the way across the board to make sure that it's an equation, equal. So I get y is equal to a negative divided by negative is a positive. So that's 5/3 x. And then that's -8/3. Now, before you get all excited, the -8/3, I did not ask you for the y-intercept. I don't care what the y-intercept is. What I care about is the slope. The slope is +5/3. Now, if I want to make a line that is parallel to this line, my slope is 5/3, okay? So that's all you have to know. All you have to know to do the slope is find the slope of the original, and parallel means you use the same value for slope. You don't flip it, you don't change signs, you don't do anything but say, hey, your slope is -2, my slope is -2, all right? Your slope is +5/3, my slope is +5/3. So that's what parallel lines mean, all right? Come back because we're going to do perpendicular next.